Hello there, welcome to yet another StarCraft audio commentary by Moletrap. This is a game between Ryan Shield, also known as SangHo. I'm going to call him Ryan just because it's easier to say that, but I've mostly seen him referred to as SangHo in the schedules and things online. And he's going up against forGG. forGG playing the Terran on the right side of the map, 3 o'clock if you prefer that, Ryan being protoss on the left side of the map, 9 o'clock. Probably like 8:40, 8:45, something like that, I would say. In any case, I don't know a whole lot about either of these players, and it's mostly because there's not too much to know, it seems. Both of them are relatively new on the scene. I do remember seeing each of them in some Pro League games in the last season. I don't believe they've been around for much longer than that, though. Well, forGG, I think, may have been around a little bit longer, actually. Sorry about that. But anyways, I'm favoring forGG in this game, mostly because SangHo, I guess I can call him SangHo, whatever, I'll probably switch, is more inexperienced. And also, looking at forGG's record, he is pretty good as far as his record goes. He doesn't have a lot of a record, but he's been so far really good against protoss. And SangHo, I can't really comment about how he is against Terran, because, like I said, he doesn't have too much of a record to go off of. Okay, so so far SangHo doing pretty standard here. Gateway simulator, sending out a scouting probe. forGG starting up his barracks and his refinery. Things going along pretty normally. SangHo scouting the wrong direction. It looks like he'll probably find forGG before he gets a marine on his ramp or anything, though. And actually, he's probably going to end up having a zealot on his ramp before forGG gets there, because you can see forGG's just now starting to scout. He's scouting to the south as well, so he's going to have to go through one location before he gets there. Okay, so SangHo getting a cybernetics core up. Both players kind of going for the long haul. Well, not the long haul, but the medium haul. No one's rushing or anything like that. No proxies or anything too interesting. Let's see. This, let me double check where. Oh yes, this map is Zodiac. Zodiac's a very interesting map. It's not terribly exciting, I guess. There's nothing too interesting about it. It's you've got an expansion out on the bottom of your ramp, and then kind of a large bridge, so it's not too much of a choke after the secondary. The ramp obviously being a very good choke, though. Probably going to see both players working into. Well, we'll just have to see. Actually, it's hard to tell at this point what's going to happen. So let's see. No, there's still. Okay, there goes the marine going over to the ramp. I don't know why. Maybe SangHo didn't want his probe to get killed. He didn't run his probe in there. Okay. So again, pretty standard. forGG getting his factory, probably working on some vultures. He's not adding a machine shop yet, so he's not going for tanks at the moment. We'll have to see if he continues going to. Oh, there is his machine shop actually. Okay. So didn't see if he got a vulture out first. No, he's just got some marines out there. So he is actually producing marines. Sometimes you'll see Terrans will get one marine or sometimes even 0 marines and go straight for that factory, just going straight to the big guns. But forGG does have a number of marines there. Maybe he's worried about early zealots and stuff. He hasn't shown forGG scouting. What is that building there? Okay. So again, SangHo going straight into robotics facility. Pretty standard stuff here. Both of them teching up really quickly. forGG sending his barracks over there. forGG sending his barracks. Okay, that's weird. He's just landing it again. Maybe he saw those dragoons and thought he needed some more marines or something. Okay. So it looks like forGG is going to try and push out here, try to hold his choke here, so that he can expand probably. And what was that? Second gateway, I think, for SangHo. Extremely standard build for SangHo. So nothing too much happening yet. forGG pushing out here with his marines, trying to take out those dragoons before he can back them up with any more. Third dragoon comes in, which turns the tide forGG's going to have to fall back, but he does have mines out because of that machine shop, so that's going to stop SangHo from moving into his base. Otherwise, those 3 Dragoons could do a decent amount of damage there. Trying to send out a vulture to probably to scout or something, and it's not going to get through. Good work by SangHo, kind of moving to the side instead of directly, attacking it diagonally. Moved to the side so he could get more shots in. So both players looks like going for an expansion. Well, we saw his Nexus. He's getting an observatory to help out with those mines, which is basically what he needs to do. I haven't seen what is that? Okay, an entering bay. Looks like he's probably just gonna. Yeah, he's going for his expansion. He's just kind of bunkering it a little bit while he expands, getting that engineering base so he can plant a couple turrets around his base. A couple turrets, a couple tanks in siege mode are gonna be able to deal with most Reaver drops. So he's just doing that, and SangHo basically just kind of doing your standard Reaver drop there. Getting observers, probably getting a robotics facility here in a second. Yeah, there we see turrets going up. Interesting that he hasn't built another factory yet or anything like that, probably because of all his resources have been going towards that expansion. And there we see SangHo's putting up his Nexus. I really hope one of these guys does something sooner or later, because so far this isn't being terribly exciting. So there we go, 1 turret and a tank. The idea being, in case you don't know, that if something drops out, then the tank can attack whatever has dropped out of the shuttle. And sometimes people will go drop the shuttle, drop units right on top of the tank because they can't hit things right next to them. So the turret right next to them keeps the shuttle from getting too close. So SangHo does have observers out. He's going to start moving in with a few Dragoons. Very smart of forGG putting that tank up there on the ridge, and that's actually in a perfect place for if SangHo were to go for the tank, the mine would hit him, and vice versa. If SangHo were to go for the mine, the tank would be within range. So both players playing it pretty safe, pretty standard. Just a little turret picking off SangHo's observer, trying to take a peek around his base. I've still only seen 1 factory, and that's kind of unusual. Okay, so he does have a shuttle out. His Reaver's probably going to come out momentarily. There's his Reaver, so he does have a Reaver in there. We'll see if he throws anything else in that shuttle. Probably throw a Dragoon in there or something like that if he's smart. And he's not doing anything with it yet. Maybe he's waiting for something to come out of his gateway there before he heads off. I gotta say that it's not very smart by SangHo, actually. He really needs to, the reason why protoss players rush to that. Okay, and wow, forGG, is building 3 more factories. It's going to bring his total to 5 factories. So he is macroing up. He's getting that academy so that he can comsat in case there's DT or anything like that. And he was waiting for a second Reaver. Okay. I was going to say, because the reason why protoss rush to Reavers is so that they can press home that advantage of having Reavers very early on. And maybe he's not planning for a backdrop at all. Maybe he's just going to go in with his Dragoons and use the Reavers as support units, because that is an excellent combination when you have the Dragoons going in, you drop a Reaver behind, and it can take shots at the forces that are attacking the Reavers. Interestingly, SangHo getting another expansion. He's probably going to be able. It looks like he's being able to keep SangHo bottled up here. He drops the Reavers in. He's going to be able to take out the tank. Brilliant. Having the 2 Reavers makes him able to. Oh shit! But the Marines come in, and they're going to be able to. He takes out some of the Marines. Okay, good, excellent work. I gotta hand it to SangHo. He's got speed upgrade on his shuttle too. Dropping him behind the SCVs. Can the Scarabs get through? The Scarabs don't get through the mineral line. All the SCVs are saved. And SangHo trying to run his shuttle around, trying to save the shuttle. That was good work, excellent work by SangHo, using the shuttle to shield the Reavers. And he's going back in. There's a Marine in there that can take some pot shots at the shuttle, but that shuttle hasn't taken a lot of damage. Now it has, actually. It's taken a few hits. It's very close to dying, so he has to protect that shuttle a little bit better now.